Hello all you manly monster manipulators. Do you have a love-hate with Pokemon, but really enjoy the pet battler genre? Do you want to feel like Michael Vick without giving Nintendo $60 hairs? Do you feel ripped off that Pokemon splits their game into two different versions, then threatens you with human interaction, forcing you to either buy 2 copies of the game, then 2 copies of their underpowered
So have you ever done
handheld
DMT?
devices with limp Joe Rogan-esque nipple thumbsticks that start to drift if you put any active pressure that exceeds the average grip strength of a small Japanese child? Well, what if I say you can play a Pokemon-like game for only $15 or cheaper if you can find it on sale? What if I said you can play this game on all your Steam-capable devices? Well, let me tell you about this hidden gem, Coromon. And after a few hours of fighting and catching them all, as they say, in this game, it is definitely worth the price, and the price is not that high. I will also be saying Pokemon-like a lot in this video. The game is very Pokemon-like. If you've never played a Pokemon game, there's a tutorial in this here Coromon. It'll also explain some of the few new game mechanics that are introduced. With this vid just being a review of sorts, if you want a playthrough that does a big deep dive into this, tell me by leaving a comment below and liking and subscribing and all that other fun jazz. Now let me jump in with some of the unique aspects of Coromon that you will be encountering in this beautiful little game. Here in Coro World, or whatever it's called, we got spinners instead of Pokeballs. We give the Coromon a real good spin before they go into the battle. Really shake them up right before the fight, like giving a bull's balls a good flick before you go on that 8-second ride. Long gone are the days of throwing hollow metal orbs. We are now in the time of slap-shotting animals with metal pucks. Pull it out straight Beyblade them into battle. The next notable change, you are no longer a young trainer, traveling the world, forcing your pets to battle for the love of competition. You are now a wage slave, a corporate goon, a salary man, or in this world, a battle researcher. So now you fight animals for a paycheck and a 401k. But all your high school friends know you chose this job because you like to kill cats down by the river as a kid. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of any pet battler. The battles. We have hot single one-on-one battles in your area. We got 2v1s, 3v1s, and trainer battles, as you are probably familiar with the mechanics and how types work due to playing other pet battler games. But if you don't know, fire loses the water, water loses electricity. I don't know how these types are made up. How rock loses the water for some reason. No one knows. It's all made up. Now, the cool twist that Coromon has with the battles is there's no gyms in Coromon that I've found, but there are boss battles. I don't want to give you too much, spoil it for you, but they're pretty fun. They will not leave you wanting, unlike my upload frequency. Now the moment that you have all been waiting for that I totally didn't almost forget. Rarity. In Coromon there are 3 levels. At the bottom you have standard, and like the name says, it is the white claw of Coromon. You find these types everywhere. Moving on to the middle of the road, we have Potent. They will be a different color scheme and have a little badge over their name saying Potent. They're slightly stronger than the standard. Now for the cream of the crop, the Perfects. They also got their own little color palette, and they're far harder to find than both standard and Potent types. And following the plot, Perfects are stronger than other rarities. And a tip, there is an item that increases your chance of encountering higher rarities, but it's a bit of a pain to get a hold of, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So we touched on rarity, battle, and catching pets. There are also puzzles and quests in Coromon. Some of the puzzles you'll be familiar with from past Pokemon games. We have the normal slide on the ice around, find your way through. Everyone loves that. They totally love that puzzle. Everyone does, truly. There's also push the rock into the hole, because you need to push the rock into the hole so you can slide around on the ice even better. Perfect. The best quests right there. Top tier content right there. But there are a few that I won't spoil. They're not very hard, so all my fellow smooth brains, no need to worry. But there are some ones that are unique to Coromon. On to the quest. They are not hard either, but they did a good job of fleshing out the story with them. And in the beginning, act as a sort of tutorial. There is also a nice little log where you can keep track of all your quests that you've done and have going on. I'm not going to do a deep dive into all the quests and go through them one by one. But what I can say is prepare. A few of them are a bit rough. Let's look at milestones. These are tasks that you complete. You get experience and levels that will in turn give you free items from your job. So it's like a list of tasks so you can get work bonuses, but hey, free items, hey. Now one of the best parts of the game, the gauntlet. Coromon fixes the need for an HM slave you drag around in your party. That one lame Pokemon that you force them to learn cut and surf and all other lame stuff, but you don't want them in the group. but they kind of have to be there, even though they're kind of lame. You know what I mean. Well, the Coromon's Gauntlet has upgrades that you pick up as you play the game, and it does all the stuff that HMs do in Pokemon. And then you get a surfboard. That's just a plus. Yeah, you get a surfboard to surf. Now a few tips. Tip 1, talk to all the people. They have free stuff and coupons and information for you to discover, so get around and talk to them. It will not be a waste of time. Tip 2, check all the rocks and other weird things that you bump into in the game and look for hidden items. There's a whole lot of them. And tip 3, probably the most important tip, save a lot. Trust me, you don't want to be grinding a lot of hours and then your whole entire game goes down and you lose all that grind. Just save often. So I've played about 100 hours now. This is no quick fast look over a game. I've put the hours into it. For only 15 bucks, it was worth the money. It has online battles built-in difficulties and multiple save spots. You can play a normal game and a Nuzlocke at the same time. You can play on PC, phone, laptop, anywhere that you have a Steam connection. Amazing. So after 100 plus hours of playing, I can fully recommend if you are a Pokemon fan or you're just looking for a casual, relaxing game to sink some hours into, Coromon is right up your lane. Also, there are many crabs and squids to catch, and crabs are the best type of pet. And if you've made it this far, there's a way to increase your pet's potent skill or cash in the starting city. Just look around inside the buildings and talk to people, you'll find it. Just a little hidden gem for people that made it this far. So now go, press the like button, it makes me feel better about myself. Then subscribe to see more of my weird videos. Then go watch some of my other videos. Go, right now, glide out.